Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever fucking may pertain to you as you watch this video. This is your boy Louis Varela, and welcome to Stone A Problems. This is the first video for my YouTube channel. The reason I named this Stone A Problems is if you never heard of me before, I already had a podcast on Anchor, which you can also check out on Spotify, iTunes, and whatever the fuck else. I will be having a link for that in the video description below and all, so you can check it out if you choose, if you choose to, or desire, or whatever. So I did, like I said, I did have a podcast, and it has the same name, Stone Day Problems, and now I've decided to make the jump onto YouTube because of, the larger demographic that you can reach out to. And having just a podcast or just like a streaming service just for podcasts is a very limited medium. You can't really do all the content that you really want to do. You got to do YouTube. So, to any of my to any of my listeners, to the podcast, I really do apologize for my abrupt hiatus, I guess you could say. It's just like this whole jumping to YouTube is one of the main reasons why I was trepidatious about coming out with any new content. And I should have said something before, so I definitely apologize for that, for the lack of professionalism, I guess you could say. And the reason I wanted to go ahead and just get on YouTube, as I was just alluding to earlier, or just recently, is because I don't want to just do talks. You know what I'm saying? I really do care about fitness. I do care about books. I do care about the problems we face today. And like I said, if you're a new listener, you've never seen me before, never heard of me before, my name is Louis Varela. I reside in Miami, Florida, born and raised here. I'm 27 years old. I do give a fuck about gym. I love fitness. I'm not the, biggest guy in the world, but we're getting there. I do love history. I love reading. I love philosophy. And I just wanted to bring something new and fresh to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be another fitness channel or whatever that just exclusively focuses on the recent developments of the fitness influencers and the Nadronauts or anything like that. Like, I'll probably, maybe, I'm not going to completely negate the possibility of me creating any of those episodes with that, sort of tablet in mind or palette in mind. But, I don't want to just do that. Like I said, I have so many other hobbies or whatever, or that I really do care about, and I wanted to bring it to you guys and stuff and really talk about it. I've already talked about a few topics. The reason I call it Stone Day Problems is because it was about the problems we face nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young man. Social media and just fucking constant influx of information and shit has really fucked with us a lot. And then I just try to give my opinion and on all of this and what can happen, what can transpire, what maybe we could do to mitigate the fucking problems or whatever the case may be. But I'm just one man. And like I said, I'm not a professional, but I am quite learned, and I just wanted to give my opinion on it. Obviously, we're in fucking America. We don't live in North Korea. We're out to fucking get vetted for whatever video we put up, so we might as well. There's a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. Might as well be one of the fucking channels that should provide some actual substance. So that's what I wanted to do. I'm going to keep putting out the videos on Anchor, which is my original podcast, but like I said, you don't need to have Anchor. If you have Spotify, you have iTunes, you could definitely pop it up. Same name as the channel, Stone Day Problem. I will be linking the audio version. Some people can't see the video sometimes, and if you don't have YouTube Premium, you're fucked, because if you try to text or change your song or whatever the fuck, they'll hold it. So I'm gonna be definitely doing that, just so there's no there's no ability for you to be able to do one or the other, or even if you have the chance to do both, then do both. Who cares? So everybody has a preference, and there's circumstances that makes both situations advantageous. So that's what I'm here for. Like I really wanted to just get on this jump and start and stop being a pussy. It's always difficult to start off. I'm a pretty good looking guy, but I do miss something. But I get nervous. You know, just doing this video is giving me a big ass amount of anxiety. But that means you're doing something right. When you're jumping and you're not really in familiar territory or anything like that, that might mean that you're actually doing something right. You're getting out of your comfort zone, and how do you expect to grow as a human being if you remain in your little bubble? So here I am. I'm definitely going to start recording videos for workouts and stuff, and definitely get my opinions on workouts and things of that nature once my editing skills become more competent, because I'm going to be quite honest with you, I am incompetent as fuck with that shit. I've never edited a video before in my life. It's going to be, a lot of it's going to be raw, it's going to be unfiltered, me trying to figure out the appropriate angles and all that other stuff. I don't have a tripod. I'm definitely going to purchase that, though. I know that is a definite necessity to get that tripod. Right now I have makeshift shit stand going on with a fucking light on a lamp. Doing this right now, but you know what? You gotta start somewhere. You gotta do it. There's no excuses. There's always something to do. There's always some way to work your way around it. We're the most adaptable creatures on this planet. It shouldn't be that difficult to figure out. So, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Like I said, I do care about fitness, and I'm the type of guy that I'm not going to bullshit. I'm not going to bullshit about telling, you fucking see people on TikTok nowadays talking about fucking flapping their fucking hands and doing this. I'm telling you that you're going to use this fucking belly fat and shit, and it's a fucking lie. So, and I'm going to just put a random disclaimer. If you're a previous listener, if you've already listened to me before, if you're a homeboy, you already know this about me. But for those who have never heard of me, I'm very unfiltered. I will, a lot of the opinions that I've stated before in the podcast episode and what I will be saying going forward are not going to be populist at all. I will be saying my opinion. My opinions don't coincide a lot of times with what the majority are saying, because in my honest opinion, unfortunately, the vast majority of people nowadays, in my eyes, are idiots. And I'm not an idiot. I don't want to agree with idiots. It's so easy nowadays because social media and all that other stuff, just to fall into the crowd and listen to the same music as everyone and be into the same shit as everyone and do the same fucking TikToks and reels. And that's not what I'm about. I don't want to be about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be me, and I want to be genuine, and it took a lot of work for me to be me. And I will definitely expand upon that as time develops and more videos come out. But like I said, it's not just going to be about problems. It's not going to be about issues that we got to face or anything like that. I'll definitely go over it again for the new listeners and stuff like that. And I'll give my opinion. Hopefully it could segue you into the podcast as well, so you could take a quick listen. Not a quick listen. Some of them are actually 20, 30 minutes long. And I know that's a bit too long for most people nowadays, but it is what it is. It's just a lot of topics you just can't bullet point it. You just can't fucking talk about tribalism or something like that, or how it's taken over politics in 5 minutes, or even 2 minutes, even a minute. They got YouTube shorts now. They got Daddy Noel motherfucker on YouTube. That motherfucker making hella money because he's smart as fuck. He's very aware that the vast majority of people's attention spans does not last for more than 120 fucking seconds. And maybe even less than that, unfortunately. So I know I'm fighting an uphill battle since I'm at 9 minutes and 30 seconds as I said that. So, but fuck it, hopefully that means that I am now, the people that are actually listening are a more intelligent crowd. But it's okay. So I'm going to keep it going forward. It's going to be a lot of variety of content. It's going to be, like I said, it's not only going to be fitness and working out. It's not only going to be problems. It's also going to be about books. I love reading. Right now, where is that book? right now, I'm reading The Brothers Karamazov from Fyodor Dostoevsky. I really hope I didn't butcher that last name. It's quite difficult, even though a couple of friends have already fucking bashed it into my head, but for some reason I keep forgetting. It's very difficult for me to remember that. But I definitely want to talk about those stuff too. I feel like reading is something is an activity that not enough people engage in nowadays, and it is and the ramifications for that subconscious conscious decision depending on the individual it is exemplified every day of our lives with just how stupid people are nowadays and how misconstrued the term common sense really is, because not a lot of people have common sense anymore. So yeah, I definitely want to talk about books. I'm almost done with this. I'm quite an avid reader. I'll probably give like a review or something, and hopefully that gets people to fucking read a book. I really do think it's very important. It's very, people really want to go to the gym and get big biceps and chest and fucking, damn, and shoulders and traps and stuff, but they never want to work on this. They never want to work on their mind. They never want to grow cognitively. And the only way to do that is by reading the book, or by really challenging yourself, by really trying to immerse yourself in the story of another individual, really trying to comprehend the message that the author is trying to portray to you. So that's definitely something I want to talk about. I want to talk about philosophy. I'm an existentialist, I guess you could say. My favorite philosophers of all time is Fyodor Dostoevsky. Not Fyodor. Sorry, that name is just on my head, for obvious reasons. No, my favorite philosopher is Friedrich Nietzsche. And I know he gets a lot of bad rap because of the whole Nazi thing, which is bullshit. It was just his sister that was already a Nazi party member by the time he died, and she fucking mixed up the words just to acquiesce to them. That was the only reason. He's not a Nazi. He's an anti-Semite, I'm not gonna lie, and not a fan of democracy. But that doesn't mean he's a Nazi. Anti-Semitism has been something that's been perpetuated throughout European, Asian, and American culture since the dawn of man. People really don't like Jews. That's a topic for another time. So here I am. Here we are. Welcome. Hope you guys enjoy the ride. Hope you guys enjoy this journey with me. It is going to be absolutely awesome. Have patience with me. I'm a fucking newbie to all this shit. I'm not used to having a video on me all the goddamn time. So just give it time, guys. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and get a tripod, and I'm just gonna take courses or see if someone can help me do the whole editing thing so it doesn't look so fucking basement bougie and shit. So thank you guys for listening. Like I said, thank you to all the anybody that's been listening to me prior to this jump, I guess you could say. Thank you guys for supporting me. I was getting a lot of positive messages, and a lot of people telling me I should be a fucking teacher, and a lot of people telling me that the message that I'm conveying is good and authentic, and it's something that's not really said anymore. So that's definitely what really has caused me to transition to YouTube. To transition to this big medium. Like I said, this can go anywhere. This is a limitless demographic that you can reach out to. Obviously, I don't want to reach out to everyone. I don't want to reach out to a whole bunch of idiots, but it's probably going to happen to you this way. So, till next time, I'm going to the gym tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can, do some bougie shit and record. It's just really difficult when you put like a dumbbell and you get like the improper angles. So this weekend, I'm definitely going to go get a tripod. And I give a fuck what anyone says. Fuck it. We are here to make money, and we are here to make a fucking difference. If you give a fuck about people's opinions all the goddamn time, you are going to remain in a constant state of anxiety and fear, and never move. So, welcome, enjoy, and we're gonna have a fucking great goddamn fucking time. I know I am. And I hope you guys feel the same way. So, welcome to Stone Age Problems. This is Louis Varela. You can, like I said, it's going to be the same name of the fucking, same name for the podcast on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify or any other streaming media. Like, honestly, Anchor is amazing, to be quite honest with you. So if you really want to try the podcast, I definitely suggest you guys try that out. It throws that shit everywhere. So, and you can find me on Instagram. I'm also going to be posting a link to that now that I mentioned it. Instagram is Flacco_Louis V, FLACKO_LOUIIV. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any topic that you would like for me to discuss as we move forward, feel free to DM me, hit me up. Till then, stay safe, love y'all, and welcome.